Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Lopez, and today we are going to go over the steps to build a GUI, which stands for Graphical User Interface, and eventually create our GUI calculator for ISOM 314. GUIs are important because they are user-friendly, so this is useful for both tech-savvy and not-so-tech-savvy people. Briefly, we are going to see how to import the AWT and Swing packages, and go over the JFrame, content pane, adding menus, layout managers, and event handling. We are going to use BlueJ to build our calculator. So sign into Suffix VMware page at desktop.suffolk.edu and type BlueJ. So we're going to create a new project. I'm going to call mine Masterlab. And I'm going to choose my location as my desktop. Let's create a new class and call it Calculator. By double-clicking the calculator, we are seeing the components, and this is where we will build the GUI. Put your name where it says author. Our first step is to import the AWT and Swing packages. These packages provide components for the GUI, such as a J button, and that's something we will see later. So right above where it says description, let's type import java.awt period and import java.awt.event. And now for the Swing packages, import javax.swing and import javax.swing.border. This is the first step to build the GUI, and our second step is to declare the frame. I wanted to show you a visual for the frame. This picture is from Professor Mee's GUI slides. And as you can see, we have a title, Windows control, menu bar, and content pane. Specifically with regards to the menu bar, File, Filter, and Help are all menus. And if we click File and then Open, Open is a menu item. Back to the GUI. In variables, we're going to type private JFrame frame. And for the constructors, we're going to type make frame. This is our second step, and now we will move on to the third step, which is the content pane. And it's important in here to change this code to public void make frame. This allows us to build the frame. And our code will be frame equals new JFrame calculator and your last name. And J panel content pane equals J panel frame dot get content. I'm going to add a label to show everyone a preview and make sure we are all on the same page. So under here, I'm going to write JLabel, label equals new JLabel, and I'm going to name it test label. And I'm going to type content pane dot add label. And I have an error here. That's okay. BlueJ is very case sensitive, and we need a space in between new and JFrame. So let's compile and make sure we don't have any more errors. Excellent. So we're going to close that, and we're going to create a new calculator. And something I forgot to mention, which will be helpful for the future, is under make frame, we have to make the frame visible. So to do this, we say frame pack frame dot set visible to true. Now let's compile. And now we should be able to see our test label. It's very small and it may be hard to see. So you can see it says test label, and right here it says Calculator Lopez. So if this comes up, we're all on the right page. And now I'm going to remove this and open back this up. I'm going to delete the test label because in a minute we're going to put in a couple buttons, so I don't want to confuse you. And we're going to move on to our next step, which is to add menus. So right under here, we're going to type make menus. And then we're going to type public void make menus. And we're going to type J menu bar equals new J menu bar. And now frame dot set J menu bar. You can see from this code that we're creating a menu bar for the frame. And now we're going to create a menu named file. So we're going to write J menu file menu equals new J menu file. Menu bar dot add file menu to add this to the menu bar. And now we're going to create our menu items, which include new, open, save, and quit. So we're going to type J menu item new item equals new J menu item new. And to add it, we're going to type file menu dot add new item. And there shouldn't be a space between new and item. So we're going to copy and paste this to create our next menu item, which is open. And we're going to paste it again. And this time it's going to be save. In case you are wondering, this new never gets changed. And our last menu item will be quit. And add another one and click compile. So we have no syntax errors, and this is good. So we're going to move on to our fifth step, which is the layout managers. So we're going to come back up here under the make menu, and we're going to type content pane set layout new order layout 24, 24. And then content pane, set border, new empty border, 10. So we're creating the layout and border sizes within the content pane. And with regards to the assignment instructions, we have to create a JText field to be able to hold display values. So in our variables under public JFrame, we're going to write private JText field display area. And let's put private JLabel status underneath it. We're moving on to our sixth step, which is event handling. And now we have to create our button panel and add the text field into the display area of the content pane. So in our methods, we are going to put display area equals new JText field. And we're going to write content pane add display area border layout north. And we're going to write J panel button panel equals new J panel new grid layout 4x4. Now we're going to move on to creating our buttons for the calculator. And for the buttons, I recommend typing the first one and copying and paste it to save time. So we're going to type J button 1 equals new J button 1. Now we're going to add the button to the panel. So button panel dot add button 1. So we're going to copy this, paste it here, and change where it says 1 to 2. And we are going to do the same thing for 3 through 9. Be cautious though, after 3 we're going to put the addition symbol before number 4. So we're going to put a plus sign here, and you can write plus and plus. Now continue on 4 through 6. And the reason we have an error every time we paste it is because we already have a button number 1, just in case you were wondering. So after 6, we're going to do the subtraction. So do the minus and then subtract. And then we're going to go 7, 8, 9. 9. After 9, we're going to do the multiplication. So we're going to put a star in here and type multiply. Next, we're going to do the clear button. And then we're going to do 0. Next is the equal button. And lastly, the division button. So we have all our buttons. So now we're going to write content, pane, add button panel, border layout, center. And we're going to write status equals new J label and content pane dot add status border layout dot south. Let's click compile and see if we have any errors. So we don't have any errors. And now we're going to right click new calculator. And over here you should see your calculator, and now it should look like your homework page. So if we open up a little bigger, you see calculator and your last name, the button 0 through 9, clear equals divide, multiply, subtract, and addition. And under the file menu, we have the menu items new, open, save, and quit. This is how you complete the ISOM GUI homework for 314. Thank you for listening.